The Charter Township of Oxford Board of Trustees regular meeting, Wednesday, December 10th, 2025 at 6:30 p.m. Would we all please rise and pay respects to the flag? Thank you. Noting of the roll, please.
Noted, there is a quorum.
Item 4, approval of the agenda.
I'll make a motion to approve the December 10th, 2025 agenda as amended.
I'll second
To
that.
add the following items for a second closed session.
Second.
To discuss the confidential written legal opinion of the township attorney pursuant to MCL 15.268H and MCL 15.243G. Establish compensation. MCL 41.95.
I'll second that again.
Okay, I have a motion by Treasurer Ferrari, a second by Trustee Charles. So we're moving 13C to 18A and 13D to 18B and adjournment number 19.
Could you repeat that, please?
Item 13C will be 18A. Item 13D will be 18B, and adjournment will be 19.
Mr. Chair? Oh,
What's that?
Curtis has got it.
That's all right.
Mr. Chair,
Yes.
that's not what the motion was. That's not what Joe said.
Trustee Shapiro.
No.
Look right. No. Treasurer Ferrari. Trustee Wagner.
No.
Trustee Charles.
No.
Supervisor Curtis.
No.
I'll make a motion to approve the December 10th, 2025 agenda as amended. And the following item for a second closed session. Discuss a confidential written legal opinion of the township attorney pursuant to MCL 15.268H, MCL 15.243G, regarding township authority to establish compensation for township employees, MCL 41.95, and also move items 13, C, and D, make them items 18, A, and B, and move item 18 adjournment to item 19.
I'll second that again.
I have a motion by Treasurer Ferrari, and I have a second by Trustee Charles. Roll call?
Trustee Charles.
Yes.
Trustee Wagner.
Yes.
Treasurer Ferrari.
Yes.
Clerk Wright. Yes. Trustee Shapiro.
Yes.
Trustee Colvin.
Yes.
Supervisor Curtis.
Yes. Item 5, approval of the consent agenda.
I'll move to approve the December 10th, 2025 consent agenda as amended. Approve the revised 2025 budget amendments for General Fund 101, Building Department Fund 249, Sewer Fund 590, and Water Fund 591.
I'll second that.
I have a motion by Treasurer Ferrari, a second by Trustee Shapiro. Are there any questions?
Mr. Chair, if we could have Treasurer Ferrari turn his microphone on.
Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any questions? Hearing none, roll call.
Treasurer Ferrari.
Yes.
Clerk Wright. Yes. Trustee Shapiro.
Yes.
Trustee Wagner.
Yes.
Trustee Colvin.
Yes.
Trustee Charles.
Yes.
Supervisor Curtis.
Yes. Item 6, public comment on items not on the agenda. So if we have any members of the public tonight that would like to step up to the microphone and speak on any items that aren't on the agenda, you could do so now. Seeing none. Item number 7, Board of Trustee comments. Let's start with Trustee Charles.
No comments.
Trustee Wagner?
Yeah, I have a couple comments. So, good evening. As we wrap up this year, I'd like to take a moment, just kind of reflect on my first year, since this is a major milestone for me, serving as an Oxford Township trustee. I would like to say it's been an honor to work on behalf of our residents and business owners, and I'm grateful for the trust that's been placed in me. It's also been an honor to work with my fellow trustee board members as well. It's been great. This year, I've been active not only in Township Board, but several committees. and some as the chair, which has allowed me to help move important projects forward. Together, we've updated key zoning ordinances. We're working to introduce AI technology that promises to improve township services and advanced our safety path master plan while ensuring needed safety path cleanup and repairs were completed. I also supported planning and zoning efforts that help bring new business to Oxford while protecting the standards our residents expect. I've worked on overseeing our water and sewer systems especially for long-term reliability, and helped establish fair hardship guidelines for residents in need. Beyond the township, I've represented Oxford on county-wide committees, including the Cooperative Invasive Species Management Area, CISMA, and the Trail, Water, and Land Alliance, strengthening regional cooperation and environmental and trail initiatives. So, looking ahead, I remain committed to listening, serving, and working hard to keep Oxford strong and moving forward. Again, thank you for the opportunity to serve this community, which we all care so deeply about.
You're hired.
Treasurer Ferrari.
Just want to let everybody know, we're in the middle of the winter tax collection season. Tracy, Sarah, and myself are doing all of the processing and working on getting that all up to date. Also, too, if you take a look at our Michigan Class Report for November, interest rates are still strong at over 4%, so hopefully that continues.
They're going down. Rate cut today.
Thank you. Clerk Wright.
No comment at this time. Thank you.
Trustee Shapiro.
I wish everyone a happy holiday. Thank you.
Trustee Colvin.
No comments at this time.
Okay, thank you. I'm going to save mine till the end of the meeting. Thank you. Okay, item number restated intergovernmental agreement.
I moved to open the public hearing at 6:37 p.m. Authority, first amended and restated intergovernmental contract services agreement.
Second.
I have a motion by Treasurer Ferrari. I have a second by Clerk Wright.
Treasurer Ferrari.
Yes.
Clerk Wright, yes. Trustee Shapiro.
Yes.
Trustee Colvin.
Yes.
And Supervisor Curtis.
Yes. Board members, I'm going to ask the public if there's any comment on the North Oakland Transportation Authority First Amendment and restated intergovernmental agreement. Are there any members of the public that have any comments on First Amended and restated intergovernmental agreement? I'm sorry.
I move to close the public hearing at 6:38 p.m. regarding the North Oakland Transportation Authority, first amended and restated intergovernmental contracted services agreement.
Second.
I have a motion by Treasurer Ferrari, a second by Clerk Wright. Are there any questions? Hearing none, roll call.
Clerk Wright, yes. Trustee Shapiro.
Yes.
Trustee Colvin.
Yes.
Trustee Charles.
Yes.
Trustee Wagner.
Yes.
And Treasurer Ferrari.
Yes.
Supervisor Curtis.
Yes. Item number 9, second readings. A, zoning ordinance 67A.045, text amendment to update Article 5, Section 5.3. Board members, this is for the outdoor sales displays at service stations, convenient marts, and repairs. This is the second reading. Are there any questions?
I move to approve the second reading, the text amendments to zoning ordinance 67A.045, section 5.3, automobile service stations, convenience marts, and repair establishments. Direct the township clerk to publish said ordinance in accordance with state law.
I'll second.
I have a motion by Treasurer Ferrari, and I have a second by Trustee Shapiro. Are there any questions? Hearing none, roll call.
Clerk Wright, yes. Treasurer Ferrari.
Yes.
Trustee Wagner.
Yes.
Trustee Shapiro.
Yes.
Trustee Colvin.
Yes.
Trustee Charles.
Yes.
Curtis.
Yes. Item 9B, zoning ordinance 67A.046, text amendment to update Article 6, section 6.2. Board members, this text amendment is for the regulation of accessory solar panels. Additional language regarding the rooftop mounted solar panels that was not included in the first reading has been added. Also attached in your packet was a memorandum presented by Planner Mateo Pasalacqua at the November 12, 2025 Township Board meeting.
I move to approve the second reading of the text amendments, zoning ordinance 67A.046, section 6.2, accessory buildings and structures, and direct the township clerk to publish said ordinance in accordance with state law.
I'll second.
I have a motion by Treasurer Ferrari. I have a second by Trustee Wagner. Are there any questions? Hearing none, roll call.
Trustee Charles.
Yes.
Trustee Wagner.
Yes.
Treasurer Ferrari.
Yes.
Clerk Wright, yes. Trustee Shapiro.
Yes.
Trustee Colvin.
Yes.
Supervisor Curtis.
Yes. Item 9C, ordinance 117.002, safety paths and sidewalks. This is the second reading of the attached in your packet for the changes to Article 3 of the ordinance. The board approved the first reading of the proposed amendments, and it is in front of you for the second reading tonight.
I move to approve the second reading of the proposed amendments to Article 3, safety paths and sidewalks, Chapter 42, and authorize the township clerk to publish same in accordance with state law.
I'll second.
I have a motion by Treasurer Ferrari. I have a second by Trustee Colvin. Are there any questions? Hearing none, roll call.
Trustee Colvin.
Yes.
Trustee Shapiro.
Yes.
Clerk Wright, yes. Treasurer Ferrari.
Yes.
Trustee Wagner.
Yes.
Trustee Charles.
Yes.
Supervisor Curtis.
Yes. Item 10, Fire Department. The Fire Department's pretty busy tonight. They're doing Shop with a Hero. Nothing was on the agenda to talk from Chief. I know that speaking for the Fire Department, they have just held elections. They have 3 new officers, a new president, Rob Fitzpatrick, who will be succeeding Kevin Snell for the first time in, I believe, it's like 16 years.
Wow.
So that's the only thing I know new about the fire department. Moving on, item 11, Sharp Engineering Report. Board members, in your packet was an update from Engineer Sharp on all the projects going on in the community. If there's any questions, Engineer Sharp is here tonight to address those. I'll ask at this time, are there any questions? Yes, sir.
If you can just give us a brief synopsis on the Red Barn gas, what's going on with that? It's number 6 on the report that you presented.
Item 6 on the new report, if you give us a little update. Have they been to the planning commission yet?
They're on the planning commission agenda tomorrow.
Okay, can they pull off before tomorrow?
I would assume so.
Thank you.
I hope not. But yeah.
We don't, really, there's nothing to report out. They haven't been to us yet. They have made applications.
And the only other update would be on this particular report, it does say Sanctuary Hills, which is the residential development down Drainer Road, that there is not an estimated construction start time. Since when I prepared this report, we actually had a pre-construction meeting with the contractor and the developer yesterday, and they're going to begin moving some dirt after the first of the year down on that piece of property.
That's the project on East Drainer Road, just past the old Camp Oakland property on the south side.
Over and east of the woods of Tullaborn.
East of the Camp Oakland, did you say?
It's right across the street.
It's the old Camp Oakland property on the south side.
Other than that, everything's same. Any other questions? All right, thank you.
None. Item 12, unfinished business. Number 12A, Oxford Township website. Is Kyle Shoemaker here tonight?
Right here. Perfect timing.
Perfect.
Supervisor Curtis, if you'd like, I can give a brief synopsis while we have Kyle set up.
Sure, that'd be
With the
good.
website process. So at the end of 2023, the Township Board voted to form a website committee to review and revamp our current website. In our July 2024 board meeting, the previous website committee recommended Shoemaker Technology Group to contract with the township to create and develop a new website for the township. Since then, a new committee was formed, including myself, Communications and Grants Manager CJ Carnacchio, Treasurer Ferrari, and Administrative Assistant Sarah Davis. We spent this past year working with Kyle and the rest of his team over there at Shoemaker Group, reviewing designs, content, getting feedback from staff here in the office, as well as the board members. And the product that we're presenting tonight, I believe, matches what the board saw a few weeks ago that we sent individually. And Kyle can elaborate into any other details we may need, but this has been a labor of love, to say the least, and it's been looked over numerous times, so I'm hoping the board is pleased with the product that Kyle's about to present before you guys.
Okay, thank you, Danielle. Good evening, Oxford Township Board and residents. My name, as Danielle said, is Kyle Shoemaker. I am the founder and owner of Shoemaker Technology Group, and we are thrilled to be the firm that you selected to work on the new Oxford Township website. Pleased to show you today up there on the TV. What we're seeing on the left is kind of what you're starting out with. That was the starting point before us, and hopefully most of you have seen this in some stage of preview, but on the right is what we're looking at and proposing for the new website design. Quite a few things that we feel like we've improved. We feel like the navigation is significantly improved. The old site, this is very natural with websites, but the old site over time, it kind of, things have gotten thrown in various places and wasn't necessarily the easiest to navigate. We believe that we're providing a stronger on-brand design for Oxford Township, matching the drawing from the logo that you wanted to keep, tying in some of those colors, and really trying to develop a consistent brand for Oxford. The new site, once it goes live, will feature a .gov domain name, oxfordtwpmi.gov, following recommendations from the Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency of our federal government. Something we've worked extensively on is making sure that the new website meets the Americans with Disabilities Act requirements that will technically don't go into effect until April of 2027, but doing a new website this close, we wanted to make sure that it's compliant, as well as adding in things like a search feature and photographs from Oxford Township. I don't want to take up too much of your time tonight, but we can take a quick look through the new website, if there's any pages, anything you'd like to see, or any questions that you might have for me.
Board members, I'll take questions for Kyle tonight, if you have some. Yes, Clerk Wright.
Yeah, what is the ability to add AI capabilities to the website?
Yep, so that was something slightly outside of the scope of the original website. We do have some tools that we can do that for if you'd like to explore those.
Is that an additional cost?
It is,
Yeah,
yes.
it would be.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I have one question. Do you partner with AI, or do you do your own AI development?
Yep. We do not presently have our own. We have a company that we partner with for AI chatbots.
Okay.
I move to approve the prototype presented for the new Oxford Township website, to direct the Shoemaker Technology Group to develop the live website.
I'll second that.
I have a motion by Treasurer Ferrari. I have a second by Trustee Charles. Are there any further questions?
I have
Yes,
one
sir.
question. This, what you gave us, this really was just about layout, right? Not functionality,
Yes.
just to make sure.
So what you guys have looked at so far is what we call a mock-up. You can
Okay.
think of that kind of like the blueprint for a building. It's not intended to be fully functional, fully mobile friendly, fully ADA compliant. It's kind of this is what we're envisioning for fully building.
Okay.
So once it is built, yes, you should see some improvements.
And the time frame to complete this?
Time,
Including testing?
yeah, time frame to complete the build. Actually, we have the build of the website pretty much caught up to the mock-up in the interest of getting this done as soon as possible. So if the board were to approve the mock-up tonight, I think we can have a first draft of the actual live site to you probably within a week or two.
Okay.
And from there, it's just a matter of how long it takes everybody on both sides to be tested out and be happy with it.
Clerk Wright, you had a question?
Yeah, one question, how long the implementation period would be,
Yep.
so, okay.
So I think, depending on how long you want to review it on the township side, I think it potentially is still possible to go live this year, or if not, early January.
January would make sense.
Hearing no more questions, I'll look for motion.
Motion's on the floor.
Motion.
We already did
It
it.
is, who's?
And seconded.
That's right, Treasurer Ferrari, Trustee Coleman.
Charles.
Thanks for the energy drink. Dan. Roll call, please.
Trustee Colvin.
Yes.
Trustee Charles.
Yes.
Trustee Wagner.
Yes.
Trustee Shapiro.
Yes.
Treasurer Ferrari.
Yes.
Clerk Wright, yes. Supervisor Curtis.
Yes. Thank you, Kyle.
Thank you.
Item 12B, polymorphic artificial intelligence, AI services, Trustee Wagner.
So the artificial intelligence or AI community's been working with Polymorphic for the last couple of months, potentially utilizing some of their AI products for the benefit of the Township of Oxford. There's a lot of information in your packet already, which I assume you've already reviewed. John Doyle is here from Polymorphic, and he will present a few things for us and be happy to answer any questions.
Okay. Board members, we'll start with questions. Rod, you look poised. Do you have one?
I am unpoised.
Unpoised. I have a couple questions.
Yeah.
Was it taken into consideration, Trustee Wagner, that one of our next presentations for the BSNA Cloud utilizes a AI supplier that they partner with? Because that's our next agenda item.
Yeah, so BSNA AI, their AI capability is specifically for their help and how to use their existing product. It doesn't do anything else.
Okay?
Mr. Chair,
Yes.
they don't, BSNA doesn't contract with somebody else. They have their own AI specific to BSNA.
Thank you. They have the BSNA AI. I love all those acronyms.
Yes.
Like I'm back at work. Secondly, did the AI committee do any investigation with anyone else besides Polymorphic?
I looked at multiple companies and multiple products and settled on discussing this with Polymorphic, yes.
Okay. Question for Polymorphic.
Yes, sir.
What other communities do you operate in, municipalities?
So our original presence, and we've seen substantial growth in our organization. We have clients all over the United States. More recently, we just brought on Birmingham, Michigan. We're working with Beverly Hills, Michigan, Grosse Pointe Park. I'm local here to Clarkston, so naturally my initial footprint is going to be my local community, and so I've reached out to folks in Lake Orion and beyond. But implementations right now in Michigan stand as a growth opportunity for us. I was brought on earlier this year to kind of build out a bit of a reputation and an install base here in Michigan. But we work with over 75 organizations from counties, cities, everywhere from California down to Florida and then back up to New Jersey. We're very well spread out.
And this AI application is strictly going to be for website navigation?
It essentially can kind of work as both, right? So it kind of works in tandem with the goals that the township has set out in terms of civic engagement as well as strengthening staff capabilities. We work kind of in part as an internal tool that folks can use to search their own ordinances and permitting, those kind of processes, but it also has that resident facing side on the website, working in tandem with the developers and kind of just embedding the code so that when folks come on board, they can get those responses and have access to that information 24/7, 365.
Okay. That was for a grand total of $9,000.
Yes, sir.
Treasurer Ferrari?
I appreciate your presentation, and I've been reading through it. There's certain things I like about it, but right now with our new website coming on, with BSNA, I just think this is an expense we don't need. I mean, I know myself, when I call on a phone, I get an AI person, hi, this is blah blah, can you please, oh, this is what you really need. No thanks, we're a small community, people like that personal interaction. If this was something, you know, bigger, totally understood. City of Detroit, I get it. That's what people like, they want to call and talk to a live body. If not, leave a message. They like that personal touch. To me, this takes that out. I'm just not in favor of it.
Just to make clear, there's.
Yes,
no-
sir, Trustee Wagner.
There are no calls involved in this. It's just a thing that pops up on the side of the website and allows residents to ask questions and find information in order to get better served. So,
Okay. Any other questions? Trustee Charles?
Does Mr. Shoemaker see any issues with this?
I'm not terribly familiar with their product. Before you sign on a dotted line, I think it would make sense for the two of us to talk, but no, I don't foresee anything major.
I can, if I will.
You could integrate.
Well,
Go.
that's why I brought up the question of BSNA doing their own AI stuff. We have a new website who contracts with AI. How does this all fit and work together? So, I'm kind of concerned about signing up with them and having a non-good working relationship or proprietary information being captured and taken out. I would be concerned with that. So, Clerk Bright.
Yeah, the committee was charged with trying to find somebody to bring to the table. We've done that. And one thing that concerns me is the contract itself, John. And that's if we sign up, it's for 1 year, we're locked in. I'm not necessarily in favor of that. So that's one thing that concerns me. But on the other hand, I think that for us, this would be something worth at least giving a try, but I don't want to lock myself in for a year if it doesn't work.
Okay, and certainly, just a couple things too, like for the website development piece of that, we're just an HTML like embed code that kind of drops right into the development set, so that we really sit on top of it. It's not too technical and won't disrupt much of that build there. And to your second part, there is a standing by what you're comfortable with and kind of the terms and conditions. Just giving a bit of a heads up, so you can see customers shall have the option to terminate the service or annual basis by providing at least a 60-day notice.
Prior to
So,
the end of the annual term. So if we
Towards-
sign up today, we'd have to sign up with you till October to carry through this with the agreement. The way I read how that's worded.
yeah, and that's the first time I've heard the concern there. We're certainly, we can work with you around what what you feel comfortable with, essentially.
And a couple other things. I know Trustee Wagner indicated that the BSNA AI only addresses BSNA items. I'm hearing that that's not the case. Is that, I won't sound confused, but I need some clarification whether AI from BSNA is just AI to
Let me
BSNA.
trailer on the question for you. We have contractors that go to our website, and we have contractors that go to BSNA, and they input and request inspections. They input and request building, department planning and stuff. So it's on our website, our agendas. It's on our website for some of the building information stuff. So it would interact with BSNA, even though it sounds like it doesn't. So I'm very concerned with that.
I'm not sure. I don't see how it would interact with the BSNA data. It's trained on the website data.
Okay?
I will actually agree with that. I don't see how it'll impact the BSNA software information. I will also disagree with my colleague, Clerk Wright, this is a $9,000 annual purchase,
Mhm.
$750 a month, and you can cancel 2 months before the end, so it's 10 months really. If you were suggesting that it's a financial burden of the township, that kind of confuses me.
And I just like the,
Yes, Clerk Gray.
just to answer that, I just would like the flexibility. That if I don't like what I have, I got an opt-out.
General past practices in government is you have an opt-out, immediate opt-out, 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. This is telling us it's gonna be an annual. You will pay the 9,000. You can opt out after 12 months if you give them 2 months' notice.
10 months.
In this case,
You can opt out after 10 months.
So it's 10 months.
It's a 10-month service period.
Okay. Any questions?
I have another question.
Yes,
Just
Trustee
tighten
Charles.
this, if we implemented this, would it tighten the implementation with what Kyle's proposing? In other words, it wouldn't be October, it would be potentially January when you start this, is that correct?
Yeah, certainly, and
We no sense doing it at the old website.
right, and, you know, from an implementation standpoint, we've stood folks up as, you know, as quick as 2 days. Like, it's simply just gathering the information that's within the website or whatever he's building out, and then just making that information.
So potentially we could start in February after we get this thing going and then go from there.
Sure, the suggestion would probably be working in tandem with the setup, to build them at the same time, just, you know, obviously, again, I would understand each other in that regard, and just present it all as a full package of, here's the, you know, here's the website.
Clerk Gray?
I think what I'm hearing here is we've got a website, we've got polymorphic, and we're going to be having BSNA Cloud. Maybe our direction should be to pull this back until we get all the information together to find out whether or not the fit is going to work. I mean, for me, I have no problem moving forward with this, but I don't like the locking for 10 months. Just to give it the opportunity to see if it assists Oxford Township, get some feedback on it.
Okay. Do you have a motion?
I would ask a question
Yes, sir.
to
Trustee Shapiro.
Polymorphic. Would you be able to insert in an opt-out clause into contract?
I believe so, and there is a customer satisfaction clause at the beginning of that as well, too, where if you're not, you know, satisfied with things in the first,
30 days.
30 days, that also would give an opportunity to shorten that, so you, but we could certainly figure that out and put some.
Without throwing the baby out with the bathwater, then you could table this for a month, come back in January.
Or he can give you a verbal description of what kind of opt-out
No, he
clause
can't.
you can do.
That's what I'm
Like,
trying-
It's in writing.
You know, prefer-
It's in writing. You okay? Saw a frenzy in the back of the room. What's this board's pleasure?
Trustee Wagner. Have we-
Supervisor
have
Curtis,
you made the-
we have a question down here.
It's just a comment.
Trustee Coleman has a question.
It's just a comment. I mean, because we have all this going on, I think maybe it makes sense. I'm all for it. I love AI. But I think it just makes sense to table this until maybe January, when we can get more information and see how everything coordinates. So we get a better understanding of the full, everything that's being updated at this time.
Yeah, so the motion I'm gonna make, so I'm gonna move to table this until the January meeting to give polymorphic and the board and the AI committee a chance to work out the opt-out clause, because it seems to be a major sticking point here with folks, and
You have to postpone that table.
table and
Yes.
postpone, all right, we'll postpone it until
So the
January.
motion would be is to postpone until January a decision on this.
Yes.
I have a motion.
I'll second the motion.
I have a motion by Trustee Wagner and a second by Clerk Wright. Any questions? Call the roll.
Trustee Wagner,
Yes.
Trustee Shapiro,
Yes.
Clerk Wright, yes. Treasurer Ferrari,
No,
Trustee Charles,
No, I'd like to move forward.
Trustee Colvin,
Yes.
and Supervisor Curtis.
Yes. Okay, item 12C. Board members, as a follow-up to the presentation at the November 12th Township Board meeting, attached proposal from BSNA Software to upgrade our current .NET server-based system to a cloud-based system. As was indicated by Joel Champ for BSNA, many of their clients are currently on a waiting list to be converted. We would be on that wait list, and we were told this week that it's growing to almost 13 months. So I would like to see what this board's pleasure is to move forward with BSNA Cloud.
I move to approve the proposal for BSNA software dated October 30th, 2025 for software services for BSNA cloud upgrade, and authorize Supervisor Jack Curtis sign any necessary documents on behalf of the Charter Township of Oxford. Cost for the cloud system upgrade to be expensed to General Fund Account 101-267-970.003 computer program.
Second.
I have a motion by Treasurer Ferrari. I have a second by Clerk Wright. Questions?
I have a question.
Trustee Wagner.
At the last township board meeting, you were gonna provide, or someone was gonna provide data on the existing costs and what costs that this would save. So some kind of detailed cost breakdown of what we're spending today. And I did not see that in the packet.
Oh, there's a comparison.
Sure it is. I just saw it. I'll back up.
That's our proposed cost.
What are our existing costs?
I don't know what our existing costs are. I'm sorry, we got the proposed costs.
And how can we make a decision on what to spend if we don't know what we're already spending?
Clerk Wright?
I'd say, based upon the conference we had with BSNA reps, they indicated that sooner or later you're going to go off the .NET system, and they're not going to support it any longer. So, as Supervisor Curtis indicated, the longer you wait, the longer you're going to be in line to make that transition. The cost probably maybe 4 times higher than what it is in the short term. But in the long term, it could be a lot more. So, I don't know if we could pull that up off of BSNA or not tonight, but I mean, for me, I'm ready to move forward. I see the need for this, so that's just my comment.
With the included modules and the included activities and the going away from the .NET, I'm a strong proponent of the cloud.
The computer program expense in our budgets.
Yeah, I was gonna say Danielle doesn't have her laptop with her.
It's general fund. Work. That's the accountant right there.
Supervisor Curtis,
Yes.
the only thing we could do is, I would have to leave the meeting, go get into BSNA, into AP, and see what we have paid.
We have the general account
Okay.
measure for 2025 here. I'm gonna look at the account.
We could just go,
267.
Yeah, long show us 3,000 budgeted.
Yeah, because it's broken out between
All the
multiple
departments.
funds. So,
Right.
I mean,
All the
if,
modules are charged to the departments
Sewer would
that
pay
use
this,
them.
general would pay, building would pay this, general pays this.
Yeah,
I'm ready to vote.
I'm ready to vote. Any more questions? Roll call?
Do we have a motion?
Yes.
yes.
Treasurer Ferrari, second by Clerk Wright.
Trustee Charles,
yes.
Trustee Wagner,
No.
Trustee Ferrari,
Yes.
Clerk Wright, yes. Trustee Shapiro,
No.
Trustee Coleman,
Yes.
and Supervisor Curtis.
Yes. Okay, board members, now we can get into some new business. 13A, Planned Unit Development Agreement with Trident Crest 3 LLC. Board members, in your packet, you will see the final site plan approval with the Planned Unit Development Agreement for the Tullamore project on East Drainer Road in Glassby. The development agreement goes through things like conservation open space, modifications, developer obligations, construction and cost, financial assurances, performance guarantees, at-risk improvements, the schedule of work, RCOC road work, utilities and dedications, stormwater, architectural, site standards, reimbursables and fees, transition and governance, and township rights and remedies. I'm going to read this motion. I move that the Township Board approve the residential planned unit development agreement between Trident Crest 3 LLC and the Charter Township of Oxford for the villages of Tullamore and the peninsula of Tullamore in substantially the form presented to the board, with any changes recommended by the township attorney and approved by the township board, township supervisor, and authorize the township supervisor to execute the same.
Second.
Motion by Supervisor Curtis and a second by Treasurer Ferrari. Questions? Yes, sir, Trustee Charles.
Related and unrelated both. You know, that corner there, Drainer and M24 is terrible. It's one of the worst in
Well,
the
that's not
metropolitan area.
pertinent to this information that you're in front of.
Well, other than the traffic that comes from it.
Yep, and that's all addressed in this agreement.
Well, maybe I need to hear it again.
Roll call.
Question.
Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
How do you define insubstantially the form presented to the board?
Typos.
So we
Thank you.
actually, Brittany Ellis, Township Attorney, good evening. We were actually working really hard to get this in front of the board, and so if there were any last minute grammatical issues, section numbering issues, we wanted some flexibility. We think that we resolved it all, so I don't expect any changes after the board's decision tonight.
They missed a period. They said Oakland County Road Commission of instead of for. It was just all grammatical and periods.
You've got that stuff right, Brittany?
We got it.
We got it all.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Roll call.
Clerk Wright, yes. Treasurer Ferrari.
Yes.
Trustee Wagner.
Yes.
Trustee Charles.
Yes.
Trustee Colvin.
Yes.
Trustee Shapiro.
Yes.
Supervisor Curtis.
Yes. Okay, board members, item 13B, open space agreement and safety path waiver for Tullamore North development. There'll be two motions for this item. One for the open space agreement, which is favorable to Oxford Township. It went from, I'm looking for the exact numbers, 15 to 45 in the PUD. And that was the open space agreement. And the safety path waiver request is for the 1,400 foot of frontage on the north side of East Drainer Road over by the lake. There's not enough room to put it in. It is not feasibly, they can't do it. It would be a pontoon safety path. So, I have two motions. The first one, I move to approve the declaration of open space preservation titled Declaration of Easements, Covenants, Conditions, and Restrictions as required by the Township Zoning Ordinance, Section 6.14D2 and 6.14D3 for the Tullamore North development as submitted.
Second.
I have a motion by Supervisor Curtis and a second by Treasurer Ferrari. Questions? Hearing none, roll call.
Treasurer Ferrari.
Yes.
Trustee Wagner.
Yes.
Trustee Charles.
Yes.
Trustee Colvin.
Yes.
Trustee Shapiro.
Yes.
Clerk Wright, yes. Supervisor Curtis.
Yes. The second motion for the waiver of the safety path. I move to accept the recommendation of the Safety Path Committee and Planning Commission and hereby grant approval of the safety path waiver request of Trident Crest 3 LLC for a waiver of both the obligation to construct a safety path and any additional payment in lieu of for the 1,479 foot frontage on the north side of East Drainer Road, east of the 4 existing homes, and further finding that the record, including the PUD site plan and topographic survey, demonstrates that the construction on the north side of that segment would be impractical due to the steep drop to the Tullamore Lake, lack of unusable land, wetland soil conditions, and an existing conservation easement, that these facts satisfy the authority in ordinance number 117, section 42-105B, to waive installation or payment where construction is impractical.
Second.
I have a motion by Supervisor Curtis, a second by Treasurer Ferrari. Sorry, Joe. Questions? Hearing none, roll call.
Trustee Shapiro.
Yes.
Trustee Wagner.
Yes.
Trustee Colvin.
Yes.
Clerk Wright, yes. Trustee Charles.
Yes.
Treasurer Ferrari.
Yes.
Supervisor Curtis.
Yes. All right. The new 13C, committee and trustee compensation. Clerk Wright.
Yes. It was brought to our attention that we don't have any clarification on how to pay trustees for calling in for phone meetings or Zoom meetings, and also the clarification on how and what should be paid to trustees for attending conferences, seminars, classes, those types of things. So the recommendation that I'm making, I'll make the motion, I move to direct the Personnel Committee to address payment for committee meetings attending by phone or Teams/Zoom, and payment for attendance at meetings, seminars, classes, and conferences other than the Michigan Township Association Annual Exposition, and provide a recommendation for consideration at future township board meeting.
Second.
Well, I have a motion by Clerk Wright, and I have a second by Treasurer Ferrari. Questions, board members? Yes, sir. Trustee Charles.
Is this a compensation or a personnel issue? You have the right committee.
I believe it's the Personnel Committee, because it would be in the handbook. It would be a personnel issue stating what the protocol and policy is.
Second issue is you're naming specific companies. They come and they go. Should you name that as opposed to making it where you have virtual meetings instead of saying Zoom or Teams? Because then you're locked into those companies. So I think the motion is in error.
Well, payment for committee meetings by attending by phone or Zoom meetings, that's covered. Payment for attendance at meetings, seminar, classes, and conferences, other than the MTA and annual exposition, because we already paid for that.
My point is there's other companies besides the two that you mentioned, so I wouldn't name any company. I would say virtual meetings.
Okay, Clerk Wright?
Yeah, I probably should have put the word et cetera in there. That would help
Just
out.
leave the names up as virtual.
Oh, that's my motion.
Okay, Trustee Colvin.
Trustee Charles, I think we can address your concern, which is valid in the policy.
Yes.
Before we approve the policy, we can address the Teams Zoom issue.
The policy would come back to us, and if it doesn't look good with whatever names we don't put in there or do put in there. Clerk Wright?
I'd say that if you have other communication items, to forward to the committee.
I don't think this is setting that these people, or these are the only ones that are going to be covered. These are ones that already are. Clerk Wright.
I will rescind my motion.
I rescind my support.
Okay. So what are we gonna do, Clerk Wright?
Open it up to the board if they want to move forward and present their motion.
I move direct the Personnel Committee to address payment for committee meetings by attending phone or team Zooms or any other virtual company, and payment for attendance at meetings, seminars, classes, and conferences other than the Michigan Township Association Annual Exposition. Provide a recommendation for consideration at a future Township Board meeting.
I'll support.
I have a motion by Treasurer Ferrari, a second by Trustee Colvin. Does that address your questions, Trustee Charles?
Enough.
Thank
It's
you.
not what it should be, but it's okay.
Any other questions? Hearing none, roll call.
Trustee Charles.
Yes.
Trustee Wagner.
Yes.
Treasurer Ferrari.
Yes.
Clerk Wright, yes. Trustee Shapiro.
Yes.
Trustee Colvin.
Yes.
Supervisor Curtis.
Yes. Item 13D, no has. Trustee Charles.
All right, link to that page there, 13D.
13, it was the old 13F. It's 13D, item I, approval of the 2026 agreement.
Tag down to that page there. if you don't mind.
Okay,
Page 353.
Right.
I move to approve the 2026 North Oakland County Household Hazardous Waste Interlocal Agreement between Oakland County and the Charter Township of Oxford as presented. Authorize Supervisor Jack Curtis to sign the agreement.
I'll second that.
I have a motion by Treasurer Ferrari, a second by Trustee Charles. Are there any questions? Hearing none, roll call.
Clerk Wright, yes. Treasurer Ferrari.
Yes.
Trustee Shapiro.
Yes.
Trustee Wagner.
Yes.
Trustee Colvin.
Yes.
Trustee Charles.
Yes.
Supervisor Curtis.
Yes.
I move that the Charter Township of Oxford shall notify Oakland County that it will not charge a participation fee per resident, and the cost of participation shall be paid by the Charter Township of Oxford.
I'll second that.
I have a motion by Treasurer Ferrari, a second by Trustee Charles. Are there any questions? Roll call.
Trustee Colvin.
Yes.
Trustee Shapiro.
Yes.
Clerk Wright, yes. Treasurer Ferrari.
Yes.
Trustee Wagner.
Yes.
Trustee Charles.
Yes.
Supervisor Curtis.
Yes.
I move to approve.
I move to approve the North Oakland Household Hazardous Waste Consortium. I had to beat him on one of them, okay? I move to approve the North Oakland Household Hazardous Waste Consortium resolution as presented and hereby appoint Trustee Rod Charles as official representative for the Charter Township of Oxford to the No Has Advisory Board for 2026.
I'll second that.
I have a motion by Trustee Charles and a second by Treasurer Ferrari. Are there any questions? Thank you for stepping up, Rod. Roll call.
Trustee Wagner.
Yes.
Clerk Wright, yes. Trustee Shapiro.
Yes.
Trustee Charles.
Yes.
Treasurer Ferrari.
Yes.
Trustee Colvin.
Yes.
Supervisor Curtis.
Yes. Item 13E, which is old G, cemetery burial fee increase. Clerk Wright.
Yeah, in your packet, board members, you'll see the proposed increases that will start January 1, 2026 from Genesee Valley Vault. They've been our opening and closing company for several years. And the red line and the clean copy is in your packet showing an increase basically of $50. Just to brief the board, we usually charge $50 more for administrative fees for openings and closings. Foundations are different, and we're going to increase that to $175 minimum charge on that recommended. And also in the resolution, we also put in the mausoleum entombments in there. They did put some prices in there, so I included those as well.
I move to approve the cemetery fees resolution to amend Appendix A to Chapter 16 Cemeteries of the Oxford Charter Township Code of Ordinances as presented.
I'll support.
I have a motion by Treasurer Ferrari, a second by Trustee Colvin. Are there any questions? Hearing none, roll call.
Clerk Wright, yes. Treasurer Ferrari.
Yes.
Trustee Shapiro.
Yes.
Trustee Colvin.
Yes.
Trustee Charles.
Yes.
Trustee Wagner.
Yes.
Supervisor Curtis.
Yes. Item 13F, which used to be H, the North Oakland Transportation Authority first amended and restated intergovernmental contracted services agreement. Board members, in 2022, Oakland County passed the transportation millage that is funding our old NODA. The interlocal agreement protects and ensures our investment in what we had when Oakland County subcontracted with NODA to handle this end of the county, plus whatever they added. So signing this agreement just gets us in line should the county decide to take over NODA and get the townships out of it.
I move to approve the first amended and restated intergovernmental contracted services agreement between the Charter Township of Oakland, Charter Township of Oxford, the Township of Addison, and the North Oakland Transportation Authority as presented. Authorize the Township Supervisor to execute same.
I'll second it.
I have a motion by Treasurer Ferrari and a second by Trustee Shapiro. Are there any questions? Yes, Clerk Wright.
Is it understanding that you're locked into this regardless of how the agreement reads?
Yes.
So irregardless of all the issues in it, we have no choice but to move forward.
Correct.
So,
Another option.
okay, so we are to abide by this agreement then, if we move forward with it.
Yes.
Okay, all right. Thanks, because we have work to do on it then,
Okay.
as in, what? Well, one of the items in there is that, we do not have alternates. I know that agreement requires us to have alternates.
Okay.
So, I was going to be at this meeting, but
Yes.
in case of-
It will be at a NODA meeting that we will assign an alternate.
I had a lot of help from Attorney also on this, so I appreciate her input.
This has been through many attorneys, many townships have approved it, signed it. We are the last holdout. If you ask Treasurer Ferrari who made the donkey out of themselves in the meeting, that'd be me. Roll call?
Treasurer Ferrari.
Yes.
Trustee Wagner.
Yes.
Trustee Charles.
Yes.
Trustee Colvin.
Yes.
Trustee Shapiro.
Yes.
Clerk Wright, yes. Supervisor Curtis.
Yes. Okay. Item 13I is now item FG. Water and Sewer Committee, Trustee Wagner.
So we actually have two cases, I and II, but we'll start with I. So for the property located 1134 Newman Road, sewer charges, they paid for the sewer connection, but never actually connected, but yet they've been charged and paying sewer fees for a number of years. So what we're asking is for a reimbursement of fees as allowed by our statute of limitations, and refund those sewer fees back to the owners, the current owners, and then their account has been deactivated in terms of billing.
I move to approve the issuance of sewer billing refunds to 1134 Newman Road, 1148 Newman Road, limited to the verified sewer charges paid within the past 6 years to the actual payers, subject to execution of a written indemnification release agreement. The sewer tap credit in favor of 1134 Newman Road, 1148 Newman Road, is to run with the land and apply toward future sewer connection fees should the properties be connected to township sewer service at a later date. Refunds are to be issued as follows. Michael Van Gemmer, $2,988 for 1134 Newman Road, same property owner for entire applicable period. 2. Scott and Kathy Ferguson, $77.20 for 1148 Newman Road for the time they own the property. And 3. Brianne Schmidt and Zach Westcott, $2,300 for 1148 Newman Road for the time they own the property. Move to authorize the township attorney to refer letter to the current property owners of 1134 Newman Road, Michael Van Gemmer, 1148 Newman Road, Brianne Schmidt and Zach Westcott, regarding sewer billing refunds, include a proposed indemnification and release agreement of execution prior to any disbursement of refunds.
I'll second.
Mr. Chair,
Yes.
for clarification, the treasurer said $77.20. It's $777.
777.
I heard 770. Did you hear 70?
77. Just wanted to make sure that everyone
Oh,
understood it was 777.
$770.20.
777.20.
Okay.
Lots of sevens.
I have a motion by trustee, or by treasurer Ferrari. I did not hear the second.
Trustee Wagner.
Trustee Wagner. Are there any questions, board members? Seeing none, hearing none, roll call.
Trustee Charles,
Yes.
trustee Wagner,
Yes.
treasurer Ferrari,
Yes.
clerk Wright, yes. Trustee Shapiro.
Yes.
Trustee Colvin.
Yes.
Supervisor Curtis.
Yes. I'm seeing smiles back there. Okay. All right, item 3I. Per and polyfluoroalkyl substance, PFAS. Trustee Wagner.
So regarding PFAS, so the Water and Sewer Committee with input from our legal counsel recommends that the Oxford Township participate in the PFAS settlement effort. Although WRC has found no PFAS in our water system, the township would be eligible to receive settlement funds if PFAS testing does turn up positive over the next 4 years if we elect to participate.
I move that the township board authorize the township attorney to submit a preservation filing to the PFAS settlement administrator or other designated recipient in order to preserve Oxford Township's potential Phase 2 eligibility. The township board further authorizes township staff to provide additional WRC testing data and documents as reasonably requested by the settlement administrator in connection with preservation efforts.
I'll second.
I have a motion by Treasurer Ferrari and a second by Trustee Wagner. Any questions, board members? Hearing none, roll call.
Trustee Colvin.
Yes.
Trustee Shapiro.
Yes.
Clerk Wright, yes. Treasurer Ferrari.
Yes.
Trustee Wagner.
Yes.
Trustee Charles.
Yes.
And Supervisor Curtis.
Yes. Item 13, GH. Item 13H was J, dedicate township meeting room in honor of Clara Sanderson. Clerk Wright?
Yeah, board members, I've mentioned this a couple times to try to give a great honor to Clara, who actually served this township for 36 years. She started in 1972. She retired in 2008. I've been in that seat since she retired. But, as I mentioned in my memo, for those who knew Clara, she was just a fun, a loving, a cordial, a very honest person. And I think it's just fitting that, we do some honor to people that served the Oxford community that long. I mean, when you look back from 1972, you can look at minimum wage being $1.60, those types of things, and what she did over the course of time of this community. I think it speaks volumes for giving Clara the honor that, in my mind, I think she deserves. I mean, what we're sitting right now, she was instrumental in, approving the land we purchased, getting the building built here, and other items that went on. When I came in as a supervisor in 1994, she took me under her wing, gave me some assistance and guidance to help me try to do better for this community and a better person all around. So I really feel it's a great honor to be proposing this to the township board and see if we can make this go through.
I move that effective January 1, 2026, the Cherry Township of Oxford Meeting Room shall be officially named the Cherry Township of Oxford Clara Sanderson Meeting Room.
I will second that.
I have a motion by Trustee Charles, a second by Treasurer Ferrari. Any questions?
I have one.
Yes, sir.
We gotta put up a little plaque or a sign or something? Is that the plan?
Yes, Clerk Wright.
Yeah, that's something to be discussed, I guess. I mean,
Okay.
if it's looking to me, then I would be open for suggestions to say, what we want. We've looked at the plaque, potentially putting the name over top of the meeting room doors there, combination of both, or something else that people have served with Clara that might come up with some things to actually just celebrate the honor. So.
Okay.
Yes, trustee Charles?
Are we setting a precedent for other clerks? Just checking.
No, they have to be as good as
Oh,
Sarah.
just checking. All right.
Might be the downstairs bathroom.
I'll second that.
You know, we could even, it's simple change on, and I'd have to ask Danielle to be a simple change. Rather than call this the Township Board Meeting Room, we could call it the Clara Sanderson Meeting Room on our scheduler. So
Absolutely.
we can even do that at no cost, so, yep. Roll call?
Trustee Charles,
Yes.
trustee Wagner,
Yes.
trustee Shapiro,
Yes.
trustee Colvin,
Yes,
treasurer Ferrari,
Yes.
clerk Wright, yes, and supervisor Curtis.
Yes. Okay, there were no items removed from the consent agenda. Item number 15, public comment on anything the public would like to comment on. It doesn't have to be on the agenda. Seeing none, Board of Trustee comments. I'll start with trustee Colvin,
happy holidays.
trustee Shapiro,
I echo the same, thank you.
clerk Wright.
Well, and let's make a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year as well. Thank you.
Treasurer Ferrari,
No comment.
and trustee Wagner.
Merry Christmas, have a happy new year, and safe travels.
And trustee Charles.
Merry Christmas.
Okay, myself, we're gone through this, we're not done yet, we have 2 more items to go through in closed session. But one of the proposals is, after last month's meeting and seeing the items that we didn't get on this, we may have to consider going to 2 meetings a month. I'm not saying we are, I'm saying we're gonna look at it. If we start taking too many items and pushing them into the next month, we may have to go to a 3rd Wednesday of the month, or 4th Wednesday of the month. Secondly, it doesn't affect us very much. It affects the DDA. There is a resolution at the county government, excuse me, at the county government right now that any amended DDA resolutions that come forward to the county, they will not be capturing the county parks, or they will not be capturing the transit millage in any future or amended DDA proposals. So just be aware of that. Those are my comments.
I'll make a motion enter the closed session for the purpose of discussing confidential and legal opinion from the township attorney pursuant to MCL 15.268H, MCL 15.243G, regarding the establishment and scope of the proposed special assessment district, Act 188 of 1954, including the inclusion or exclusion of certain parcels and related nonconformity issues under the Michigan Zoning Enabling Act, the potential condemnation of property acquisition considerations, and to include township attorneys Ellis and Olin, township engineer Sharp, deputy supervisor Smith, recording secretary McCullough.
I'll second.
I have a motion by Treasurer Ferrari and a second by Trustee Colvin. Roll call.
Trustee Colvin,
Yes.
trustee Shapiro,
Yes.
clerk Wright, yes, treasurer Ferrari,
Yes.
trustee Wagner,
Yes.
trustee Charles,
Yes.
supervisor Curtis.
Yes. Okay, we're gonna go into closed session to discuss some legal opinions. So, we have 2 closed sessions we'll be going into, and when we're done, we will act on those. So, if you'd like to come back when we're done, we'll notify you and you can come back in. Okay, we don't have to make a motion on what we discussed in closed session.
No, there's no action
That's what
to
I
take
thought,
tonight.
okay? Jim, you have a job to do, Brittany has a job to do.
Few of them.
Yep, okay. So, what's our second closed session? Who's got the motion? Joe?
I've got it, but now who do we want in this closed session?
Well, who do we want in it? We want Attorney Ellis, and we want Attorney Oland, and the board members. We will excuse our deputy secretary, deputy supervisor, and the recording secretary also.
Mr. Sharp,
And Engineer Sharp, you're finished for the night.
you can go home and do my driveway.
So when we enter closed session, the only people in the room will be the board members and the two attorneys.
I'll make a motion to go into closed session, to discuss confidential written legal opinion of township attorney, pursuant to MCL 15.268H, MCL 15.243G, regarding township authority to establish compensation for township employees under MCL 41.95, with the township board, attorneys Alice and Owen.
I'll second.
I have a motion by Treasurer Ferrari, a second by Trustee Colvin. Roll call, please.
Trustee Charles?
Yes.
Trustee Wagner?
Yes.
Treasurer Ferrari?
Yes.
Clerk Wright, yes. Trustee Shapiro?
Yes.
Trustee Colvin?
Yes.
And Supervisor Curtis.
Yes. Okay, we're going back into closed session.
Oxford 2026 General Appropriations Act as presented.
I'll second that.
I have a motion by Treasurer Ferrari, a second by Trustee Charles. Any questions? Hearing none, roll call.
Trustee Charles?
Yes.
Trustee Wagner?
Yes.
Treasurer Ferrari?
Yes.
Clerk Wright, yes. Trustee Shapiro?
Yes.
Trustee Colvin?
Yes.
And Supervisor Curtis.
Yes.
I move to approve the resolution to establish an annual salary for the Oxford Township Supervisor for fiscal year 2026 as presented.
I'll second that.
I have a motion by Treasurer Ferrari, a second by Trustee Charles. Any questions? Hearing none, roll call.
Trustee Colvin?
Yes.
Trustee Shapiro?
Yes.
Clerk Wright, yes. Treasurer Ferrari?
Yes.
Trustee Wagner?
Yes.
Trustee Charles?
Yes.
Supervisor Curtis.
Yes.
I move to approve the resolution to establish an annual salary for the Oxford Township Clerk for fiscal year 2026 as presented.
I'll second.
I have a motion by Treasurer Ferrari, a second by Trustee Colvin. Any questions? Hearing none, roll call.
Treasurer Ferrari?
Yes.
Trustee Wagner?
Yes.
Trustee Charles?
Yes.
Trustee Colvin?
Yes.
Trustee Shapiro?
Yes.
Clerk Wright, yes. Supervisor Curtis.
Yes.
I move to approve the resolution to establish an annual salary for the Oxford Township Treasurer for fiscal year 2026 as presented.
I'll second.
I have a motion by Treasurer Ferrari, a second by Trustee Colvin. Any questions? Hearing none, roll call.
Clerk Wright, yes. Trustee Shapiro?
Yes.
Trustee Colvin?
Yes.
Trustee Charles?
Yes.
Trustee Wagner?
Yes.
Treasurer Ferrari?
Yes.
Supervisor Curtis.
Yes. Okay. Motion one. I move to direct the Personnel Committee to revise the employee handbook to address the performance management process. That's the end.
Second.
I have a motion by Supervisor Curtis, a second by Treasurer Ferrari. Roll call?
Treasurer Ferrari?
Yes.
Clerk Wright, yes. Trustee Shapiro?
Yes.
Trustee Wagner?
Yes.
Trustee Charles?
Yes.
Trustee Colvin?
Yes.
Supervisor Curtis.
Yes. I move to authorize up to 2 members of the Compensation Committee to review performance feedback with individual department heads so they can provide the same to the employees along with the annual compensation adjustments and review the total compensation package.
Second.
I have a motion by Supervisor Curtis, a second by Trustee Shapiro. Any questions? Hearing none, roll call.
Trustee Colvin?
Yes.
Trustee Charles?
Yes.
Trustee Wagner?
Yes.
Trustee Shapiro?
Yes.
Treasurer Ferrari?
Yes.
Clerk Wright, yes. Supervisor Curtis.
Yes. Item number 19.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second.
I have a motion by Treasurer Ferrari, a second by Trustee Colvin. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye.